Well, hello again, and welcome to Rolynn's Reviews. Hope that you had an enjoyable work week. We are still talking about the illegal immigrant crises. It just won't go away. Glad to have you all here again. Reese Cup, Chef Finest Wine, my partner, Hallie, Gina, everyone from the Joe Boo Sports Report. How are you? I am just tired and worn out trying to answer all of the comments. How you doing, Tina? Um, this video has pretty much gone viral. How you doing, Jermaine? Again, share this content with family, friends, anyone. How you doing, Janice? Anyone that you know of who wants the truth. That's what I will give you here on the channel. And again, with the information that I share with you, okay, I have receipts, okay? I share links so that you can see where I get my information. So I don't just pull things out of the air, off the wall. That's not how I operate. How you doing, James? Janice, Jermaine, everyone who's here, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are experiencing some, how you doing, Veronica? Dreary weather. So if you are familiar with this particular situation, if you've heard about this through the week, type it in the comments section. So I heard about this, and folks, we all have to be careful with what we say, don't we? But it's also, how you doing, Rhonda? It's also good to know what the truth. You're not always going to get the truth from people. They're going to show you the face they want you to see. So this the topic of this video is the leaked audio of the top Illinois NAACP official caught making derogatory statements about the illegal immigrants. Now, I don't know about you. From my experiences, the hot mic is still undefeated. Folks, you have to be careful with what you say, but I love the hot mic because you get the truth. Okay, you always get the truth. People don't say they don't make things up. You find out what's really in their heart, and that's a good thing. How you doing, Golden Nova? Okay. So the leaked audio, hot mic situation, if you will. Teresa Haley, I don't know if you partner, those of you who live in Chicago, I'm sure you're familiar with her. She's the NAACP conference president. She was suspended by the NAACP after a leaked video Zoom call. Okay. Now, if you have been following this series, I have been telling you they've been using the race hustlers and the NAACP trying to get people to get on board. How you doing, Karma Corn? Now, the statement that she made, and I quote, she called the illegal immigrants savages, said that they're raping people, they're rapists, they're burglars, they're committing all these crimes. All right, which we talked about the incidents of crime with the illegal immigrants prior video. Okay, so go back and check that out. So this was actually from a Zoom call, an audio video. If you're familiar with the Zoom platform, kind of similar to what we're doing. Like I use StreamYard here, very similar. And it was leaked allegedly by Patrick Wilson, who's a former DuPage County, Illinois branch president. From my research, they had a run in and he was sort of pushed out. Okay. So they're thinking allegedly he's the person who leaked the video. So Haley also stated that the illegal immigrants are being treated more favorably than Black Chicago residents in need. Now, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Rhonda says a person will get exposed for their prejudices. There's no hiding the core of someone's true heart. It sickens me what she said. Yeah, Rhonda. So she's saying one thing publicly, but then out of the heart, the truth comes out eventually. You can't hide it forever. Okay. Damn. We all know that if you're over 25 years of old. So the recording is actually from an October 20th meeting that they had. Okay. Haley's been denounced, of course, by Governor Pritzker and the NAACP officials there. And she's currently on vacation in Dubai. And she has denied making the comments, of course. Who's going to come out and say, oh, yeah, I said those, I made those statements. And she's alleging, now you tell me what you think. Those of you who are familiar with AI, artificial intelligence, she says, I didn't make the statements. So then she was told, well, it's on audio video. So then she said, well, it's not me, it's artificial intelligence. So she's a liar. Okay. She just is. Okay. So I'm glad the leak was released. You really need to know who you're dealing with, and that sometimes with a hot mic, you always find out who the true person is. Okay, right? Crystal Karma Coin gets it. She's lying. Now she's making up a story that it's AI. Do better. Come on now. I mean, you're caught. You're busted. Just shut up. I'm saying. Sipeti, in public, they say nice things, but in private, their true color comes out. Yes, they do. Rhonda, she needs to be fired. Hold people accountable. There are too many qualified people who deserve the job and will be good at it. Exactly. Reese, that's what she said. She said AI. Really? That's the best. That's the best you can do. No. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. Again, she's on vacation now in Dubai. Tell me what you think in the comment section, folks. I don't make this stuff up. You know, I've included clips below my video that you can click, you can watch. I think I've included an article or two. I don't come on here and pull things out of the air. This is hilarious. So anyway, this is how she really feels, and these are their true colors. The NAACP feels that the Black community, they know this situation is not right, and the Black community has been put on the back burner. But hey, this is what you voted for, people. That's why. Now, think about who you're voting for. AI is a huge mess today, but I follow your lead, Rolynn. Yeah. So you get busted when you're on video, you're on audio. That's you. So you can't lie and blame it on AI. That's just you. And you didn't think it was going to be leaked. So you had to come back and say something. So she denied everything. And this just proves, folks, how fake and how phony that the NAACP is. So publicly, they're saying one thing. Privately, they're saying something else. I don't know about you. I can't follow along with that. Okay. So this shows they're fake and phony. And we knew this already. This is all scripted. It is. And the NAACP is continuing to be exposed. So again, take these, you love these illegal immigrants so much. They're not in, go to the homes of these councilmen, the mayor, all these people who are telling you, Al Sharpton too, the biggest race hustler in America, take these people to their homes. They're not in their communities. So what do they care? And they're telling you what to do. Chacha, will NAACP endorse Trump? Oh, that's a good question. No, the NAACP only endorses blue candidates. Okay, that's all. Vote blue. That's the NAACP, and that's the goal. And I'm going to get into that later. But I'm telling you, do your research and don't follow along like sheeple. If something's not right, it's not right. I don't care if it's red or blue. And this is ridiculous. And these are the people who are supposed to be representing you. Sorry, I don't need your representation. I'm an independent thinker and I have a brain. And if this is the best you can do, no, thank you. So tell me what you think in the comment section. And the president of the NAACP, I talked about him in a prior video. Of course, he was Derek Johnson. He was coming out because of Brandon Johnson asking him to come out, try to, get everyone to get on board. Again, this is all scripted. They're just doing what they're told to do. They want to keep their nice, cushy jobs, of course. And so remember, prior video, also the Black pastors, they always go to the Black church so they can tell everyone, vote blue, tell everyone what to do, what to say. It's all groupthink. Bottom line, it's groupthink, folks. It is. And so to pacify Black Chicago residents, no. You have a brain And you don't have to get on board with that nonsense. So let's see. How you doing? Let's see. Cha-cha, I wouldn't. Okay. So I'm just reading the comments. Well, Rhonda, that's stupid. Okay. So go ahead, folks. Continue to type your comments in the comment section. And Gina, facts. Yeah, use your brain. Don't vote for people who are doing nothing for you, red or blue. Vote them out of there. That's what you need to do. This is ridiculous. And so Haley, she's also been heard saying, well, they're bending over backwards for the illegal immigrants. And, we have a lot of, Chicagoans who are here. They're homeless. They need help. They need housing and they get nothing. And we know if you unless you've been living up under a rock, Chicago has been bad for years. Okay, Lady Libra says yes, but we need to be independent thinkers. That's what I say, Lady Libra. You can't think for me. I have to think for myself. Exactly. Karma Corn. I've lost all faith and optimism in this country, so my vote will be going to the person who can make me care in 1924. Okay, Karma Corn, that's a good point. Just again, use the mental faculties that you have, not what some one is telling you. And we know the open border policies of the Jim Crow Joe presidency has been devastating, especially to communities of color, especially. And I've read, I don't know if you guys have been reading, the prior video has pretty much gone viral, over 74,000 views and counting. And I've been trying to answer all the comments, and I'm answering as many as I possibly can. It's a lot. It's well over 2,500 comments, but I'm answering as many as I possibly can. But again, when you look at this entire man-made situation, in the comment section, a lot of people are saying this is being done purposefully to replace the Black community. So some of the comments, some people were being on, they were like, you've been replaced. So, hey, you tell me what you think in the comment section. Rhonda says, stand strong with what I support because I disagree doesn't mean it's bad for me. Okay. Cha-cha. Rhonda, I live in Georgia. Therefore, I am voted for Trump. I see no other person good for the economy. Okay. Karma Corn. I don't see how Trump is going to be a candidate with all of these trials and consequences. Okay. Where else are we? Cha-cha. Rhonda, Trump is the best person for the state of Georgia, hands down. Okay. Charles W. That was their plan all along. Bog him down with charges so he can't run. Okay. So you guys have some very interesting statements and points in the comment section. Okay. But just know, how you doing, Rick Sales? So with this open border policy, behind the scenes, guys, what they're trying to do is fast track these people to citizenship, right? Now, again, I don't live in Chicago, but that would really make me think, I've been here all these years. Every time I ask for something, there's no money for anything. Then you have non-citizens here illegally getting everything. So how does that make you? That's not gonna make me want to vote for you. It's just not. So behind the scenes, the NAACP, they know what's going on. Again, guys, this is all scripted. They're following a script. They know not to go off script, or the same thing that's happening to the mayor in New York. They know what will happen to them. So it's a game, folks. You have to know how to play it. So they know everyone is upset from, some of the videos I watched, some of the, stories I read on some websites. The NAACP, they know this isn't right. They know that the people are upset, but they're unwilling to do anything about it because they have their nice, cushy jobs. They don't, it is what it is, folks. And again, this is not affecting them directly. They don't live in these communities where all these negative things are taking place. So they're doing their job, which is to manage Black people. Nothing more, nothing less. Again, it's all scripted. This and what they're doing, if you look at one of the videos I shared with you, yeah, it is upsetting. Chef Finest Wine actually lives there in Chicago, my partner, and he's been telling me about some of the things that he's seen. All right, so I don't live in Chicago, but my partner does. Golden Nova says, yes, I've agreed with that statement. They want to get rid of the black populations at slavery. They creators don't know how to get rid of. Okay, all right. So that's what Golden Nova said. All right. What kind of poll, Cha-Cha? Tell me what you're talking about, sweetie. And I'll try to, if you want me to put up a poll, I will. So what they're trying to tell the black people there to get them on board is, oh, well, this crisis is the same as those of you that don't know, last year before, I did a video on the Great Migration, which was, of course, when blacks were leaving the South. That went from roughly 1916 to 1970. Of course, blacks were fleeing the South for better opportunities, job-wise, housing-wise, everything, education. So they're saying, well, it's the same situation. No, it's not. It is not the same situation. So go back and check the video I did on the Great Migration, where roughly 6 million blacks left the South. And of course, they moved north, Midwest, West, in search of opportunity, in search of a better way of life. Rhonda says a lot of failed policies. Over 80 million registered voters didn't vote in 2020, which reveals why there are imbalances in the political system. Many are disenfranchised, which affects the outcome. And Rhonda's right. A lot of people just get fed up with either side of the aisle. And they just like, forget it. And that Rhonda, she's telling the truth. A lot of people are just fed up. Many Chicago residents, folks, are homeless. Many are impoverished. The funds have never been there. Now, all of a sudden, magically, poof, they appear. I guess it's magic. I don't know. You tell me. They have plenty of money for people who aren't American citizens. All right, you make it make sense. I don't understand it. And so the NAACP is playing their part. That's their part. That's their role. They, along with the race hustlers, are put there to manage the black people. They go to the black churches, and their goal is to shepherd black Americans to the polls. Vote blue, no matter what. No matter what that person has done, what that person represents, you vote blue. And it's unfortunate that that's what the NAACP, along with the race hustlers, of course, Al Sharpton being the biggest one of those, that's what they're doing. No, 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 no. Think for yourself. These people who are telling you to vote, they don't live in your community, so they're not dealing with what you're dealing with. Rhonda says, very fed up. Don't give up. Be proactive. Very good, Rhonda. I agree. Chef, 20 likes, 29 in the room. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. Share this content out with your friends, with your family, neighbors, okay? And tell me everything you think in the comment section. Caramel Corn, there's some bad apples in the right too, Cha-Cha. I've been saying this. If you've been on the channel for a while, I've been saying this for a while. I feel both parties have let us down because they get up there and they're not there for their constituents, right? They are there for party. No, no, no. That's not why I sent you to Washington. Rhonda says, here locally, a black man is running for Senate. I won't vote for him because he's black. Okay, Rhonda. Right. Rhonda gets it. But I will vote for someone who speaks for what I believe in. Right, Rhonda? Forget this crap. Oh, I'm going to vote for you because your skin color looks like mine. Folks, when people are following a script, it doesn't matter if their skin color looks like yours. They're not thinking about you. They're doing what they're told to do. They're bought and paid for. See George Soros. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Okay. Rolanda 26. I moved from New York to California 35 years ago. The rest of the country is now beginning to experience what we have been living since that time. We're only 6% out there. Rolanda 26. That's very interesting that you said that. I've seen a lot of that in the comment section. People from Texas, people from California are saying we've been experiencing this issue for years. Some of the videos that I've watched, people are complaining their property is being destroyed. They're being robbed. Just all kinds of bad things are happening. They said this has been happening for years. So where are we here? And Sapetti says the high ups in the Republicans are no different than the Democrats. Okay, good. Cha-cha, Crystal, I see some good policies like stop funding Ukraine. That's a right-wing policy. Okay. Where are we? Charles, we have one political party, the party of let's all get rich into okay, Charles gets it. Money, money, Charles gets it. Yes, he does. Where does that leave the American citizen? Charles gets it. Al Wizard, you will lose everything. Just keep voting for Democratic Party. Okay, good. Golden Nova, that is the truth. Both parties are at fault. I truly blame the extremists on both. Yeah, and both parties have extremes and extremists. Okay, very good. So to simply vote blue no matter what, folks, that's not going to help your situation. When they're on stage, Derek Johnson, president of the NAACP, pacifies Black Chicago residents. Oh, they're just like you. Remember when blacks had to leave the South to flee the Jim Crow system? No, no, no. That's a guilt trip that they're laying on you so that you will accept this policy that is so devastating to your community. Cha-cha, Trump is only one calling out Zelensky wasting our tax dollars. Okay. Golden Nova. Okay. Where are we? Cha-cha. Anita, how you doing, Anita? So, guys, tell me what you think about, and you guys are making some very valid points. Very valid points. So that's what they're doing. They're telling Black Americans that we're immigrants, and they're the same as you, and they're trying to make this fiasco, liken it to what Black Americans have experienced. And you're comparing apples and oranges. You just are. No, not going to work. All right. So NAACP officials are aware of the injustice. Again, their mantra, you are immigrants too. Folks, don't get caught up in the word semantics, wordplay. That's all it is. Trying to lay a guilt trip on you. That's all it is, folks. So again, those of you just coming in, please hit that little thumb, hit that like button. Plenty of money for illegal immigrants. Money, poof, magically appears. So this is an eye opener for Chicago residents. Now that's why they are so angry. Plenty of money. They have money. They have buildings to house these people. Question: Chicago residents, have you learned anything? Or are you going to continue to listen to the race hustlers? No. Race hustlers, their goal, manage Black Americans, keep them on the Democratic plantation. And most of you know, Black people in this country have been voting blue religiously since about 1964. And Johnson, if you don't know what President Johnson said, Google it. Okay. He said that we would be voting Democrat for the next 50, 60 years. Google what President Lyndon Baines Johnson said, and it's true. It came to fruition. Charles Ramosway is calling Zelensky out too. Trump wants to close the borders on day one. Reese Cup, we are not immigrants, but the rest of them are. Right, Reese Cup. So you see, again, it's word semantics, trying to make you feel guilty, trying to make you accept this program that is devastating to the Black community. And like, if you go back and read the comments in the comment section, they're saying, and people, Caucasian people are saying, Black people, wake up, you've been replaced. That's what they're saying in the comment section. Do you see you've been replaced? I'm just saying. Never received anything of significance in return for your vote, voting Democrat 60 plus years. Open border policy. If you voted for Biden, this is what you voted for. Okay. It just is what it is. And so if you can't see anything, you should be able to see that the open border policy exposes the disdain and the disgust that the Democrats have for Black Americans. Can you see it? Are your eyes open now? All right. And again, not saying that one party, not saying that the Republicans love black people. I'm just saying with this one situation, this fiasco, that should open your eyes so that the next time it's time for you to vote, look at all candidates on the ballot, do your research. I don't care if they're not a Democrat, right? If they don't share your moral values and if it's not something that you support, why are you voting a straight Democratic ticket? That makes no sense. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Okay. Where are we? Rhonda, check your. Oh, okay. Good point. Rhonda's lovely spark says, check your voter's registration. Make sure you're not kicked off the voter registration. Okay. Good point. Good point. Caramel corn. I honestly hope other candidates are out there by next year. Yeah. Check them all out. And don't let someone tell you who to vote for. So if you vote for someone after you've done your research and then they don't do the right thing, you still feel better knowing, okay, that's all right. I did the right thing. I voted with my conscience. And then when it's time to vote again, when that time comes around, boom, okay, you're out of here. Our wizard, thanks, Rolynn. Yeah, I'm trying to get the truth out. Stop this voting for Democrats or just voting for Republicans. You vote your conscience. These, as someone said earlier in the comment section, you know, we're suffering. American citizens are suffering. Okay, so tell me what you think. I wanted to share that with you. And no, the system's not perfect, but this has definitely, been devastating, and it's just really sad. But like I said, I'm waiting to see. Right, Cha-Cha, I vote policy. I look to me right now. Education is the most important, obviously, since I'm in education. But obviously, when I get older, I'm going to be looking more so at healthcare and Social Security. So right now, I look at policy, and those are the most important to me. I don't care if you're blue or you're red. And no one's going to tell me, well, you're because of the color of your skin, you have to vote for Democrats. No, I don't. The last time I checked, this was America, and I can choose. All right. So keep that in mind, folks. Don't let people pressure you. I hear so many people that I've talked to say that they've been pressured to vote for someone they didn't want to vote for because, someone, excuse me, you have to vote for the Democrat. No, you don't. If you're suffering as a result of these policies and you continue to vote for the same people, you have no right to complain. You do not. Just Josh, the real war is on us. Exactly. Lady Libra, I don't have a problem changing from Democrat to Republican, but I would never vote for Trump. I see what he has done. I could never vote for him. Okay, Lady Libra. Reese Cup. Okay, Reese Cup. I don't see your statement. So when you add that back, I will definitely, read that for you. So that's all I'm saying, folks. Research. Okay. I know I do a lot of reading. We're all busy, but if you don't vote, you don't do your research, and you put the wrong people in office, you don't have anyone to blame but yourself. That's me. That's you. That's all of us. Reese Cup. There's no one in the booth to say someone forced you to do anything. Yeah, Reese, a lot of people are like, well, my family told me, we have to vote. No, you don't. You vote for who you want to vote for. Just Josh. I think you mean what they did to Trump, Lady Libra. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. And no one is perfect. Whether you vote for a Democrat or a Republican, no one's perfect. We know that. But you just make the best possible decision that you can with the information that you have right there in your hand, that you've done your research and you're like, well, this is how I'm going to vote. So that you're not constantly doing the same thing over and over. That's why I'm going to be talking about this right up into the election, because if this happens, and you're probably wondering why I'm talking about this, but this is significant. Chicago, New York, those are bastions for liberals, have been for years, bastions for liberal strongholds. So if that changes, that's never in my lifetime. It's always been liberal. California too. If that changes, that's very significant. Richard said, Miss Rolynn, new viewer, and your show is quite interesting. Keep bringing forth the truth. I'll keep watching. Thank you so much, Richard. So glad to have you. Thank you. Cha said Trump had the best gas prices. Okay, good. Mary Meadows, I won't be voting Democrat. Okay, good. Lady Libra, no, I watched people die because of Trump. Everyone seems to forget that. Okay. Cha, Trump had the best property tax for houses in Georgia. Okay, so depending on where you live geographically, you may have had, better results than some other people. Rhonda, Cha, a president has nothing to do with gas prices. Okay, so you guys are having some very interesting comments here in the comment section. All right, and we're going to go ahead and end this live. East Coast will remain liberal. We don't see half of what the other part of the country sees. Okay, so again, depending on where you live geographically, people, yeah, that's going to determine, the results that maybe you received. Okay, all right, we're done. I'm going to draw some names if you're here, and let's see, Rhonda's here. Those of you new to the channel, I like to do drawings from time to time. Just give people a little cash in their Cash App or Venmo accounts, because there's so many things you could be doing. You don't have to be here at the Rollynn's Reviews YouTube channel, and I want to show you my appreciation. Okay, Rhonda's here. Reese Cup. Who else is here? Cha is here. All right. Anyone else? Lady Libra is here. All right. Veronica's here. Who else is here? Okay. If I see your name, I'm going to write it down. Caramel Corn is here. Anita is here. Just Josh is here. All right. If you're still here, say here. Janice is here. Anyone else? Janice Gates and Janice Miller. Okay. Janice Miller. Cha. Okay, Rhonda Sparks, I have you. Who else? Anyone that I missed? Chef Fine is Wine. Gina. Hallie. Tina. Anyone that I missed? If I didn't call your name, just say here so I can add your name. Lorna is here. How you doing, Lorna? James is here. James, no, I can't. James, I've been an educator for 26 years. You can't stop being. I can't. James, call me out. James. Damn. You got me pegged. That's what 26 years in education will do, James. I love it. Charles is here. Al Wizard is here. Okay. Charles W says a channel with civil discussions between both parties. Imagine that. The whole country needs to follow this. Thank you, Charles. Charles, I'm Generation X. Remember, I don't know how old you are. Roll call. That's right, James. In our generation, we had differences, but we still loved each other. We didn't call people bad names and get involved in fisticuffs. Hey, I still look at All in the Family and Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons. Okay. Charles is 59. Oh, I think, are you a boomer or you're in between being a boomer and a Generation Xer? So you get it. Cha-Cha's 50. Cha-Cha's a Generation Xer. Okay, I think I got everyone's name. All right, let's go. I'm going to circle a couple of names. If I circle your name, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to circle. Anita, let me see. Krista, I think I got everyone down. Josh, you're 39. You would be a... Anita, you like old school shows? Okay. Boomer, technically. Charles, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Gen X rules. Yes. Generation X is the best. Vintage. Yeah, Rhonda, if you want to drop your link, please go ahead, dear. I have one or two, I think, content creators here. Rhonda's Lovely Sparks. Please join her channel, subscribe. If you like old movies and cartoons from our generation, she's great. She really is. All right, I'm going to circle a couple of names, and I'm not looking. Now, let me see who I circled. Janice Miller and Lorna James. All right, Janice and Lorna, if you're still here, say here. Charles says, before social media, we didn't hate the other side because we couldn't hear their thoughts 24/7. Hey. Damn. Facts, James. All right. Crystal Comicorn. Okay, so Janice, that's Janice Miller that won, okay? So Janice Miller. Where's Lorna? Lorna James, I will need you to email me your Cash App. I already have Janice's. All right, Lorna's here. Yay. I already have Janice's Cash App info because she's actually won before. So, let me write that down. Lorna, please don't forget, I still have someone from last week that won and they haven't emailed me. So Lorna Green and Janice Miller are the winners. Okay. Congratulations. Again, I'm going to go ahead and end this live because me and the ladies from the Joe Blue Sports Report have got to get back to our football game and make sure that our Cowboys come home with that victory. Just so you know, yes, this is Rolynn's Reviews and we talk about everything, but we are here at this channel, avid Cowboy lovers, America's team. You. So we're going to go try to root our Cowboys on. And if you're not supporting our team, come on, get on board. We'll accept you. Oh, yeah, Rhonda, no problem. Rhonda, you good people have nice days. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for coming out. Those of you who are here, excuse me, for the first time, I go live every Sunday, excuse me, at 4 o'clock. So think about some videos that you may want me to some issues you may want me to talk or do a video on, and I will. That's for Janice. That's for Lorna for being the Eagles. Just Josh. And I was just starting to like you. Come on, man. America's team. Come on. All right. So thank you. I've enjoyed you all. And where is who was it? James, you make sure you're back here next week. I can't. Lions Pride, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh my goodness. So glad to see you here. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, share this on your various forms of social media. And if you leave comments after I end this video, just know, all right, Mary's in Texas. I hope you're a Cowboy fan. America's team. Come on, Mary. Golden Nova said she was at the Panthers game. Yeah, they were selling those sick tickets for what, $8 last week. They're practically begging people to come to the game. We don't have to do that as Cowboy fans. But I enjoyed you all. All right, Mary Meadows, go to Mark, type in Mark. I'll type it in for you. You'll see us all over at the Joe Blue Sports Report. Type in Mark Holmes. I'll do that for you. And it'll pop up. He's live right now. We're all going over to his channel. All my Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters, come on over to the Joe Blue Sports Report. All right, Mary. So all of you have a nice, enjoyable week. Thank you, Cha-Cha. And you come back next week, Cha-Cha. All of you come back so we can continue to have this wonderful conversation. I love having you here. I love the good conversation, and we still love each other. In your face, sucker. Right. James Wayne, bye from Brooklyn. Thank you, James. Make sure you're here next week, dear. I know he's probably a sorry New York Giants fan, but hey, I'm pulling for you guys this week, okay? All right. Hope to see you all here next week at the Rolynn's Reviews YouTube channel. Have a nice, safe, enjoyable week. You have a good week as well, Anita.